Hello everybody, today I'm here with the Scarlet Line Planner Society kit. I am super excited to work with this kit, so I thought I would do a quick walkthrough of what exactly is in it. I'm going to set some of this off for now so we can take a look at the paper first. I love the colors of this. She actually did white with some greens, some blues, and some pinks. So there are 6 sheets, double-sided. So this is 1 sheet each side. So, well, 2 sheets, but the print is on like that. So I'll save that for the own. These are the vellum and stuff. And then we have, next up, I'll do, it's one side, and then this is the other side. How pretty is that? And then we have cute little cactuses. Move my stuff out of the way. And then this pretty one right here. So this is the other side of the cactus. And then with it comes this sheet of vellum, just some cute cacti, this sheet of vellum, and then this transparency, which is flamingos. And then also with the kit are these really pretty delicate pocket envelope type deals. Pink, white, and green. This is like a library pocket. This one, it flips up, and then this one opens up. And there's a sheen on this, so I'm probably not even, I don't know if I'm gonna cover this or what yet, because it's absolutely beautiful. I also am always really impressed with the packaging, so I'm going to keep the packaging because that does come in handy. And then here's another, I've already kind of gone through this already, so forgive me that it's all open and stuff, but here's another one of the packaging that I'm going to keep off to the side. And this one, I saw somebody do something super cute with this, and I'll show you what you can do with this a little later too. And then here are, let's go over the stickers. Such a cute bag. Gotta keep those bags. Oh, I already pulled the stickers out. Oh, and then we have doilies this month. Love these. A lot of, not the usual stuff that's in the kit. She's done a lot of this before, but they're not the standard. So I really like the variety this month. This is another one of the packaging. I'm going to keep that. And then look at these pretty little doilies. Isn't that just gorgeous? So it looks like there's 3 of 2 different designs. So those are pretty. All right. And then we have, let's go through this little bag, came with it as well. Oh, the whole kit came in this pretty bag. And I like to make pockets out of these types style bags for my planner. I don't know if I'm going to do that this month. If I don't make pockets out of it, I store the extras in it. All right, so this little bag came with the kit. I love these. The clear, so cute. So it came with this washi tape and these little paper flags. These pretty, I'm so happy with these. Flowers are like velvety soft, and then a little bling for the middle. These make me super happy. I hope she starts to carry more of this in the kit because that's like everything. But that makes my good old-fashioned paper craft and scrapbooking heart happy. And then these are the stickers this month. So a sticker sheet with some sayings, as well as some really cute little things you could use for subtitles and cacti. The clothing stickers. I never know what to do with pieces of clothing. Thankfully, there's only 3 because I'm probably not going to use them. I just am not good with them. They're super cute. I just don't know what to do with them. That one and that one. So cute. And then let's go through the, look at those cute little stamps that were in this month's kit too. How cute are those? And then we have the tabs as well as the titles. I'm not gonna flip through this because it's, you know, it's pretty much the print of this, and then, you know, just different titles you can put on that. And then I love these little cards. Make the world a pretty place. One of a kind. Choose to be happy. Beautiful minds inspire others and make someone's day brighter today. And it is like a black embossed on it, so it's super nice. And then it came with 2 clips. Love these, so cute. The pen is darling. And then it came with a whole bunch of clip art, a ton of clip art. Really, really cute stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something different. I usually only use the kit in one of my planners, and lately it's been my happy planner. But this time I actually, my traveler's notebook that I carry in my purse is slightly set up. I mean, it works, it's functional, but I want to finish it off with this kit. I'm going to make a really cool file pocket for it, and I'm also going to cover my new inserts because I'm getting ready for summer with it. And then I'm going to use the rest of the kit in my happy planner. Only I went crazy on like a planner sale recently that was all over Instagram from a couple different shops. So I got a whole bunch of really cute stickers that I want to use in my planner this summer. So I'm not going to set up my weekly with this kit. I'm going to use those. But this kit, I think, lends itself well if there's any extras to making cards. So that might happen too. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on my planners and do a walkthrough of those when I'm done. I will take the camera down to my workstation when I start to do my pockets, because everybody's always interested in how I do my pockets. I also have a video on how to do pockets as well that's in my channel, so you guys can check that out too. I go over a couple different kinds that are my standby. All right, I'm going to take my camera down to my workstation. So I'm down at my desk, my craft desk, and if there's some shadows on this, I apologize. I have my overhead light on and it just kind of glares. So I apologize if there's shadows. Please stick with me. I promise this will be worth it. I want to make like a file folder type pocket deal, if that makes any sense, for my traveler's notebook this summer. Basically what I want to do is I want to create an insert that will hug this whole thing, and then when you open it up, there's like a couple slots to put things in. So I did my measurements on it, and I actually am not going to cut this down, but I do need to bring down this to 6.75. And these are the 2 sheets I'm going to use. I'm going to use, because they're double-sided. I love that they're double-sided, you guys. It makes this so much easier. So I need to cut, this is going to be my main one, the one that when you open up the planner, this is what you're going to see. So I'm going to cut this down to 6 3/4 first. And then I'm going to need to score it. But before I do that, I just want to make sure that this fits through here, because sometimes I don't get it right. And depending on what kind of size TN you're working with is really going to depend on, yep, that works. Perfect. Okay. Is really going to depend on what size you're going to make this. So keep that in mind when you're doing your measurements. So from here, I want to score it, but I don't want to score it in half because I want there to be some structure to it. So I'm going to, this is 11 inches long, so 5.5 is my midpoint. So I'm going to score it on the 4 3/4 line. As well as the 6 1/4 line. And then I'm going to do the same thing to this before I cut it down, simply because I'll forget, and I'm going to use this entire sheet of paper, even though this one's shorter. So I need it to be on the 4 3/4 line, and 6 1/4 line. All right, so I'm done with my scoring, and now I need to cut this down. And so I think I want my first pocket size, I'm going to call it a pocket, I don't know if that's really the technical term, to start at like the 5 line. So I'm just going to cut this down to 5. Like so. And then all I'm simply going to do is just flip this and adhere it like so. And the score lines are already there, and I can already fold it. So it's going to go on to something like this. So I don't know if I want to use that pattern and this pattern. Like, I don't know which side I'm going to use yet. I'll figure that out in a minute. However, I need to backtrack because I kind of want to drop these in. So I'm going to leave this size, but I do need to do a little bit more scoring on this, and I'm going to have to cut these down just a little bit, which isn't a big deal. I forgot. So I want to score each edge 1/4, this both sides, and then the bottom. One-fourth, and then down here by 1/4. And then I'm going to flip it like so, and I'm going to do this by 1/4. All right, and then I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm just going to snip in the corners off these score lines like so. Like so. And then from here, I do need to trim these down. I need to trim 1/4 off of each edge. I'll show you why in a minute. So I'm gonna take it from 11 down to 10 3/4 here. And then I need to take it down to 10 1/2 here. Now the reason why I'm not just chopping off a 1/2 inch from one side is because I've already scored the middle. So hindsight 2020, I really should have scored I should have cut this down to size first and then gone and scored it, but I forgot. Whoopsie. All right, so I have these now the correct size. And then what I'm going to do from here is fold these up. Just want to make sure I like I think I like that. All right. But I want to take on this one and I want to do a notch in it. In the top. Just, you know, to give it a little something, something. So I just take a hexagon cutter. You could even use like a circle cutter and just do half a circle or a different kind of shape and do that. I'm just gonna notch that out. So it'll look like that. That's cute. And then wondering if I want to do that one too or just leave it. I think I'll just leave it. What I can do on this one is I can take my washi tape and run a strip down my washi tape. And then we will start to assemble it, and I'll show you how to do that. So I'm just going to take some washi tape, and this is just decorative at this point, like this totally isn't needed, but I think it'll be cute. And I'm just going to run it along the top. Like so. And I can even wrap it around the back. Like that. Okay. Now this one's done, and from here I need to adhere the whole thing together. But how I'm going to do that is I'm going to fold up these edges, and I'm just going to slip in my sheet, my little sheets that I just made, like the files to this, and I'm only going to adhere those sides. That makes any sense, so that nothing else is glued down except for the center. I want the center to be sturdy, so, and I don't want things to like drift in to the center of the fold, so I am going to use adhesive on the center, but that's going to be the only place in which I have adhesive on these sheets. The rest of the adhesive is going to be applied on the sides here. Not sure if that makes any sense, but as I do it, you'll be like, oh, I get what she's doing. So for this, just gonna run. You don't have to do this, but I've discovered that as I've done pockets and such like this, if I don't adhere the middle, sometimes my things will start to shift over, and that's no good. And this is going to go down here first, making sure that my score lines are all lined up, and they are. And then I'm going to snip right here where this edge is. That way it'll allow me to fully access the pocket, and it won't get hung up on the edge when I put stuff in it. And then I'm going to adhere on this center. I am being generous with my adhesive. I'm going to put that here, slip that on in, like so, making sure that that all lines up, and it does. And then I'm going to snip this as well, right where that's supposed to meet. All right, and then to secure the whole thing, going to take and do that along the bottom. And then this here. And this here. And then this one up here. Like so, but see, you can still get in there. See that? Coolios. Okay. And then this one here. And then finally, just to make it all look like one piece, we're gonna do it right there. And now it is a complete insert that I can, and I still have to decorate it, of course, but yeah, so it'll go right on in here like so. Da, 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 and there it is. So it totally holds. The spine on it's pretty good. And then I open it up, and there's my first half of things that I can slip on in there, and then in the back, boom, boom. So this is how you can make a file folder type insert for your TN. I am going to move on to making a similar one for my Happy Planner. All right, so this is what you do for the Happy Planner, and I've already gotten my pieces ready, and I measured down first the size of my Happy Planner, which was like 7 by 9 1/4, and then I scored one edge at that 1/4 mark, and then the bottom at 1/4. But I didn't do this side because I punched this side with my punch. And I measured down my next one, making sure that I cut off, made it a 1/4 of an inch shorter on this side. And then I punched it. And then I did the same thing with this one. I didn't have to do a 1/2 inch shorter, just a 1/4 of an inch, because I'm only doing one side because the other side has the punch on it. And then of course I did my little hexagon, half hexagons in it to give it just, you know, something. So I'm going to go ahead and just assemble it right now, pretty much the same way that I assembled the last one, in which I'm not going to have to score anything other than those two sides. So, oh, and I also need to nick the sides of this at those points. I forgot to do that. And that just allows me to drop things in. It's important that when you punch with the Happy Planner punch that you do go ahead and do it separately. You don't want to assemble this whole thing and then try to slide it in there, because it will not punch it.
can't handle that much. It just can't handle that thickness. All right, so I'm going to make sure I line that up right. And then just fold that up for the bottom. Sorry, chased a rabbit. All right, and then I'm going to notch my edges right here. Boom. And then right here, boom. And I will go ahead and get this one. Fold it up and over. And this one, fold it up and over. And you know, I could trim that off if I wanted to, but I don't want it to all look cohesive, so I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna do that. And then I'm gonna go through here and just run a little bit of adhesive in these spots. Not a ton. Oh, see, now look how stupid that was. I don't need it on these. I swear, you guys, I'm not always the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay, then down here. Haven't had my coffee yet. Can I blame it on that? All right. So now I have that same type pocket type folder for my Happy Planner that can just go right on in there, and it's ready to be loaded up with whatever I need it to be loaded up with. And then on this side, there are a couple different things I can do back here as well, and I'm going to get to decorating, and then I'll do a walkthrough of both of my planners.
All right, so I have my planners set up, and first of all, my family's home, so if you can hear them in the background, I apologize, but I've been working on this off and on all day. I set up the TN, and then I also set up my Happy Planner. So I'll go through my Happy Planner first, and as you saw, I did those file folder type deals, and this is just kind of what I put over here. I kept it simple. I thought that the blues and the flowers match nicely with the Planner Society kit, so I just put some washi tape around the edges, and then I added some clip art and some of these flowers. I have to tell you, I love these flowers, and I would happily take them in every single Planner Society kit. They're fabulous. All right, and then I just put this in here, and you guys saw me make that, and then I just put this on pop dots and then hit a little flower back here. I added a little tab right here for family, and this is for my list. And then I did a quick snap, so to speak, of the month of June. And then on the back of this, I added this little pocket, and I did the pretty little doily with one of the cute little quote cards and another flower. And then we have a birthday box over here. So this is a die that I purchased for that, my birthday, and then my daughter's birthday is 6 days later. And then I didn't do anything with the kit in the month, simply because I purchased a whole bunch of different fun sticker collections like this that I want to do throughout the week. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But that's my setup for my family planner, which I use is the Happy Planner. So let me go ahead and show you what's in my purse. And it also is my summer one that I keep in my purse, as well as our vacation that I'll be working on coming up. I'm going to keep the pin with this. This is from Sunday Leather. This is their scallop notebook. I love it. It's hand painted. She does the embossing. So for this one, I did that, as you guys saw, the file folder type deal. What I did with this is on the front, I put this one from the kit, and I just put a little flower down here. And then when you open it up, you know, you have the areas that you can put stuff. This is Kinley Doodle. This is Kinley Doodle. I just love how it all kind of goes together, but not really, but it kind of does because there's cactus and stuff in it. And then I just used one of the transparencies to wrap it. And then this is the cover for one of my inserts that I created. I didn't put the tabs on. I already had tabs on them. So I just left them. And then we have the back. And then these are Kinley Doodles. This is a Kinley Doodle. And then this one is kind of fun. This is an insert that I bought that's refillable, and so I can swap it out. I made this actually with the extra pieces. I actually am going to make some of these on my own. I think it's super easy. When I figure it out, I definitely will show you guys how to do it. I think it's going to be easy though. And then I used some of these fun page tags on this one. And this is this is really cool, you guys. This thing that I have right here, it's the travel plans, and you have just everything you need to plan a trip is in this little insert. And I got it through, I purchased it through the 1407 planners, and you can find them on Instagram, but that's their information right there. It's the 1407 planners. All my inserts that I'm using are from them in this planner. I've never used them before, but I'm super impressed. The inserts come white, and then I'm able to wrap them myself. So I think it's really awesome. All right, and then this is actually my contact list. I was in desperate need of a new contacts with, you know, people's addresses and phone numbers. And then this is the back side to that. And then last but not least, we have the personal, and I just love that vellum sheet. I think it's so pretty. And this is just a blank notebook card. And then the back side of this. And I did the cute little luggage because I'm pretty much traveling with this one this summer. So that's what I did with my Planner Society kit. I finished off my tan with it. I love this set. I think it's so cool. I live, you know, in the Southwest, so I've grown fond of cactuses, as much as I hate to say that and it pains me, but it's true. So this was just a beautiful kit for that, and I was able to use the majority of it up and set up the two planners. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please share it, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so. Until next time, happy crafting!